10, X, formerly known as Twitter, will not be a platform the Dane County government will be communicating through in just less than a month. So today we spoke with County Executive Joe Parisi about this decision.
When we look at the way we get information out in county government, we think it's important that if we're going to be using a platform, that we're not utilizing a platform that's unnecessarily kind of pushing hate in our community, to be honest with you, and that's engaging in hate speech.
Now, this will include accounts such as the Dane County Regional Airport. Again, this takes effect January 1st, and you can get updates from the county through emergency alerts and, of course, through NBC 15. If there's an emergency situation going on, we will share all those alerts through our news apps.